Yeah, I said 4,000 cavalry. And the rest of the country. And that must be a holding force here. Recruit some Muslim archers. We're still at truce. When does this truce expire? Oh, in 2 years. Wow. I guess we'll just go into a holding pattern here, since we're not at war anymore. Let our economy take a rest. That was interesting. We went from a war with Morocco and Granada, and I was just going to wait them out, and we were winning, into England very nearly collapsing due to Burgundy, Brittany, France, Scotland, and the Irish countries, all against bankrupt England with no military. Plenty of navy, but the military, the land forces were just gone. So we bailed out England, kept our ally. That's good. And our relations skyrocketed up to 200 because of that. Let's slow down here a little bit, and let's attend to some peacetime duties, such as royal marriages, Naples, Sicily. Oh my god, Naples rejected. Perhaps Sicily will accept. Oh jeez, nobody wants to marry us. Alright, fine. I would try to trade, but since we're mercantilists, our trade chances suck. Let's kind of see. They're not too great. 50%, and then after I get one in there, it'll go down like 30 or 20% for the next one. It's not worth it. But yeah, I can build some constables. That will help with our money. One here would be excellent. Support the Florentine school. That's going to cost me 80 ducats. I don't have that though. Looks like we're going to go into deficit. And our next change policies this year in July. Should be good. I guess we'll let's see here. What do we need most? I'm gonna have to go quality troops because I don't have lots of dudes anyways. That's just gonna lower my manpower even more though. But the idea is to have like a mobile naval amphibious force. I suppose free innovative would be good. or maybe start moving towards free trade. Probably do centralization. Looks like we'll run out of money on December 8th. If we continue down this path. Alright. What else did I need to do? We lost our cardinal. Oh, that's a shame. The more cardinals you have, it helps with your reducing your infamy. And Castile's currently controller. Bohemia's still the emperor of the HRE, the Holy Roman Empire. Which, if you're not familiar, let's see here. There it is. Imperial. All these countries belong to the Holy Roman Empire. So it's a gigantic German, Czech, Bohemian, Austrian confederation of countries. The idea of the Holy Roman Emperor himself is to keep the other countries fractured and weak, and then grow your own base. And it looks like Bohemia, as emperor, got a country or a province from Poland. But they have a huge unit cap, like 180 units that they could support if they could afford it. They get tons of manpower each month, a huge manpower cap, more money, more prestige, everything. So being the emperor is not a small thing. So Bohemia itself might not look big, but they're backed by all these little mini countries here, mini nations, city-states, and they're very, very strong. Later on, Austria also becomes the Holy Roman Emperor, and the Habsburg dynasty, and they have a lot of royal marriages with all these little countries here, and Habsburg dominance, they end up coming to the throne in a lot of these countries and gaining personal unions and taking control of those countries, etc. Very powerful. But I'm not going to be worrying about that too much playing as Portugal. As you can see, I've only gained Gibraltar out of all this war. I've done another another playthrough with Portugal in the past, and I did fare better than I am now. But I wasn't pulled into all these little proxy wars like I am right now. My goal is going to be to secure the coastline here of Morocco and gain Sousse for its gold, and then start colonizing southwards to Africa. I think that'll be nice. And once we are able to start exploring, then obviously I want to be one of the first countries to get to the Americas, and maybe I will get the southern tip of Africa and get into India and everywhere else, Brazil, the Caribbean, anything to bring wealth to our motherland, small though it may be. Small, but we will fight smart. See, we have Muslim archers there. They're a little bit better than your standard Latin infantry. They do better on the attack. So they are Muslim troops, so it's what they can recruit. Some countries over here, let me boost up the speed while we're waiting. Some countries over here get men-at-arms, which are excellent early infantry types, much better than our Latin medieval infantry. Oh, Morocco and them are at war. Word has reached us that our happy population of serfs are not quite as happy as we first thought. We even hear rumors of a planned revolt. Excellent, I can get free subjects. Or get 8 peasants to revolt and live in my capital. Yeah, I think I will let them become a little more free. That's going to be beneficial for us. Here. No benefits right now. But as you can see, serfs add to the cost of all of our technologies. That's what serfdom does. But it lowers the cost of all of our infantry and galleys and stability costs. But our morale is also lower. Free subjects will fight harder, they'll be more productive citizens, etc. But infantry are going to be more expensive. I guess the idea is it costs more to train a person that's used to being free and doing what they want than it is to be a ignorant, uneducated serf with no future, no hope. See a little standoff that England and Scotland are having. Military buildup across the border. They will be going to war very soon, I'm sure of it, after their truce. And England has the mission to recover Normandy, so they're probably going to be going to war with France. And France has a mission to annex Orleans, which is right here, which they would probably do. Spain has finished the Reconquista, which would be Granada. Basically all their provinces with cores on them. And yay, Burgundy's warming up to us again. That's good. English army in Tripoli. The Algerian fleet fighting against English ships. Yeah, they're gonna go down. As soon as this truce expires, I'm going to declare war on Morocco. That's going to be a whole year and 3-4 months. 3 months. Our manpower is going back up steadily, which is really nice. It was so low. I saw that. They had a size 9 and size 8 army. Nuno Alvarez Pereira. Troops feel good when they know a good man is directing operations. Nuno Alvarez Pereira is probably the greatest military mind our country has ever seen. Oh yeah. Except I thought he died as a general. Didn't he die? Maybe just retired as a general and remained our advisor. Yeah. He died. They said he died. This really boosts up our morale. You can see our morale, well, it's low right now, but if we pumped up our land all the way up, it'd probably be up in the 3s for our morale. Usually the base is 2, I believe, depending on your technology. Alright, so change the slider. Okay, so we might have a revolt or stability loss here. Okay. Taxes, yeah, you know what? We're gonna go with centralization. And 2 regiments popped up right where my army's sitting. Although we are well aware that no one likes paying taxes, you would think that people would have the sense to realize that glorious victories on the battlefield require a little more taxation. It seems we will have to explain it to them. Yes, it does seem that. Look, both armies, they won't fight at the same time. That's interesting. And one of them is going to move off to Granada and cause Granada a bunch of trouble, which is awesome. I suppose paying my boys would be a good idea. Why am I getting all the negatives? I shouldn't have been getting any of those negatives. It's my country. Around my soil. Shit, now I'm gonna go into deficit. Oh no, I should be okay. Yeah, we're not gonna be gaining hardly anything. All of our money's going into our technologies right now. We have to, you know. I can't lose an army. Our money is gonna have to slowly come in once we build up a base of, because Portugal's not a rich country, not for what it wants to do in the world. Let's go take a look here. Yeah, see, all of Algiers is taken. Oh man. Morocco's gonna be a pain in the butt. It really is. Hey, Tunis is back. Yeah, that little crap country. They are, however, giving me 0.41 ducats a month, just because they're my vassal. So, if anything, I'm milking a little cash out of them. It's going to keep their armies smaller and everything too. And we got paid. Excellent. I think I'm going to do the last jousting tournament. Yeah, we're going to gain that army tradition for a while. That'll be nice. That'll help. Yeah, I think right after my truce expires, I think a lot of truces are going to expire with Morocco, and they're going to be under attack from a lot of different countries. Oh, the Papal State took Bonnet. For tarnished reputation. See, Naples took over Messina. They might have a fair chance of forming Italy. See, France has taken over Savoy. Oh yes. My king, we have finally managed to convert the heretics of Gibraltar to the one and only true faith. Yay! Gibraltar are a bunch of Andalusian Catholics. Isn't that great? That makes it a little better. We're getting tax revenue out of them. It all looks a lot more stable now. Okay. So our tax base should go up a little bit. Yeah. So Gibraltar is going to turn into the revolt risk went down quite a bit. Gibraltar should turn into a stable proxy province overall. Making 17.5 a month, and we're spending 19.7. The Golden Horde took a big old bite out of Muscovy and Ryazan. Teutonic Order. Looks like they got swallowed up a little bit by Riga, the little city right here. Teutonic Order never does well. Burgundy's always likes to take over all these little countries to get stronger. I want to keep Burgundy equally as strong as France. France is kept down. France is a major problem later on. France is a very aggressive country in Europe. So they will go to war with Castile and Aragon and take them over, and then there's this giant mammoth of a country, and these are my main buffers against the rest of Europe. And England is a huge buffer, especially when France has colonial interests in the world. If they're ever at war with England, England's fleet's going to smash any kind of French fleet. And obviously I have a large fleet, that's why I'm allied with England, because England's fleet would smash my fleet. I like my fleet. Alright. So it's almost August. Oh, I guess August did pass, never mind. So, we can begin planning a war against Morocco. I think I'm going to end it here. And when we come back, I will start to plan on a war against Morocco. Looks like a lot of Moroccan forces are in Algeria, so maybe I can just grab Tangiers. If I get a foothold in this area, then I can carry out further wars against Morocco more safe. Because they'll be one of their forces will always be trying to take back Tangiers, and I can pursue the other army, smash that, then come back and finish off the army besieging Tangiers. And it's a lot easier to fight against Morocco in that fashion. Alright guys, so see you in the next Let's Play.